Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Global Rescue. Last episode, was a little bit of a weird episode. We couldn't get into like a rhythm. Like the calls were very sporadic, and we had lulls, but like we had mini lulls as well. So hopefully this episode is a little bit different. I've restarted the game. There hasn't been an update since then. But I'm thinking this episode, what I would love to try and do. Hold on, let's get this.
Of circulatory problems and requires medical attention. Location: Walgreens.
Yeah, let me send a car as well. I'm going to change that preset as well. So medical emergency, always give me a police car as well, just in case. So I know we only have 140 research points. I don't think we'll get to the 225 this episode that we need to expand into an 8th tile. I'm going to expand, obviously, up to, let's see, up here into this area, but then I want to start expanding to each side. So I'm not sure which way I'm going to go. You guys can pick, actually, if you want to go left or right, because if we go like down, then we're expanding it into like West Springfield and Agawam, which are different towns, which we should like expand into eventually, but I want to cover Springfield for the most part. All right, so we have ambulance 3-1 here. Sprinter 3-2 is, I have no idea. Oh, waiting for assignment. So they're on scene as well. So is car 3-3. Let's see, medical emergency in a Walgreens. We also have a person trapped in an elevator. So give me an engine, a truck, a sprint, an ambulance, and a car for that one. Just in case.
The person was successfully treated on site.
Okay, beautiful. Yeah, the pharmacists can take care of the rest at Walgreens. Let's see, sprint 3-1, I guess, is just going to reassign to the person trapped in the elevator over here. Let's see, where is the... I don't even know. Belmont and White. No idea what that is. Truck 5-1 is responding, and car 5-2, it looks like, is responding. The engine took a little while to get out of quarters there, so that's interesting. We do have this other task over here, so we'll just take care of that. We do have medics on scene first. Truck 5-1 is here as well. There we go. All right, let's do an elevator rescue. These guys have got to get back to the base. They are completely exhausted, so we'll get them back shortly. Let's see.
The elevator must be taken out of service after the person has been freed.
All right, let's see. We do have another call coming in.
Having a panic attack and needs to be treated by emergency services.
All right, smell of gas in an apartment. Love that one. Let's do a structure fire over there just in case. We do have an additional task to check the fire alarm system, so I'm going to send an engine over there for that.
Check the situation and take action. Location: Maple Street.
All right, let's see. Maple Street is out of the base number 4.
The danger zone must be cordoned off over a wide radius.
Tell you what, smell of gas in an apartment. I think... No, I think we're fine for now. I was going to say, let's get an additional, maybe, ambulance coming, but we don't have any like confirmed stuff as of right now. We do have ambulance 1-2 riding on over, so we'll be fine there. Let's see. We've got, yeah, 6-2 is coming down over there. All right. Let's see what we've got going in this apartment over here. All right, so we do have units rolling up here. I'm going to send another police car just so we can do a traffic closure. Let's the engine 4-1. Yeah, let's take care of the smell of gas. I guess the truck is just going to be here for looks, since they can't do gas calls. All right, 4-2, and then we have ambulance 1-2 on scene. We do have a street performer at an intersection.
Several drivers report a street performer at an intersection requesting money for his entertainment. Location, Allen Street.
All right, we've got some units headed over there. It looks like our gas call was a false alarm.
Behind the kitchen unit was the cause of the strange smell.
Happens.
The operation can be concluded.
Okay, so we're all set here. Let's jump over to the street performer on Allen Street. Doesn't look like they're in the street if that's our person. Let's see, what's our closest cross? Amos Drive? All right, so we'll send some units over there, and they should be arriving shortly. It feels like things are kind of slow again, so I'm not sure what's going on there. But we do have, 5-1, 5-3 rolling up here, so let's see what we've got with this call. I don't think we've ever gotten a street performer call, so let's just see. All right, so we're stopping traffic. What are we doing here?
The street performer is cooperative. Decide how you want to proceed.
All right, they're being cooperative. We'll give them a verbal warning. If we run into them again, we'll give them a fine. Perfect.
The performer expresses his gratitude,
All right.
performs a magic trick,
Oh.
and then leaves the intersection.
Wow, okay. Got a little show, too, out of it. We have jumped over to Springfield College to check the fire alarm system for what it seems to be a field. I guess maybe there's a building here, but I'm not seeing one. All right, I think we are getting ourselves into a lull or a mini lull, so we'll check back up in a second.
An altercation between a customer and a restaurant employee was reported. The manager requests immediate police assistance to prevent the situation from getting out of hand. Location, South End Market.
All right, so we've got units headed over to the South End Market, which seems to be a part of MGM Springfield. So we've got units heading from Base 4 over here. It was kind of like a mini lull. It was maybe like a 30 seconds or so, but yeah, there's definitely been a change in frequency on calls. It doesn't seem like we're getting as many all at once. They're a little spread out, which for gameplay wise, like, I think would be fine, but for viewing wise, I think it is a little too sporadic for what we're looking for here. Let's jump back over to South End Market, and we do have units arriving here in a second. One took Main Street, one took the highway, so interesting. We do have a homeless person sleeping in the entrance of a CVS. Whatever. You know, not a fan of CVS or Walgreens, so let them sleep there for all I care. Okay, we've got the altercation being dealt with. We have, no, it's not a live scene. It looks like they have gone inside. All right, let's go ahead and de-escalate the situation. So, chef.
Try to de-escalate the situation.
All right, so sous chef and a customer disagreeing on quality of the food happens all the time. I worked in the kitchen for like 3-ish years.
The officers managed to separate the individuals and de-escalate the situation.
And it's like a constant battle. Especially where I worked. So I worked at a place that had like a huge like elderly clientele, and one thing about like elderly people, they love sending their food back. So yeah, it was fun. Don't miss those days at all. That was like at least 15 years ago, and I still like genuinely have nightmares about working in that kitchen, where I'll wake up in the middle of the night. I'll be like, oh, I forgot to bring someone like honey mustard or something, like, you know, whatever. But yeah, if you've ever worked in kitchen service, it definitely definitely like kills you from the inside slowly. We do again have another like little lull here. We'll jump over to this CVS. Looks like car 24 is going to take the scenic route and go around the block. So we'll catch up with them in a second, or when we get another call.
A restaurant employee has reported a fire in the kitchen. Initial reports indicate that a deep fryer has caught fire. The extent of the fire is currently unclear. The situation needs to be assessed and the fire extinguished. Location, Pizza Works.
Perfect. Okay, so we have a deep fryer issue or fire at the Pizza Works restaurant, which is right next to base 3. So we're good there.
A slippery surface caused by an oil spill was reported at an intersection. Location, Chalmers Street, Packard Avenue.
All right, and then we have an oil spill over on Chalmers and Packard. So we've got some units headed over there. Let's see, engine 3-3 is on scene, so we'll check the situation. 3-1 is right behind.
An employee tries to extinguish the grease fire with water, resulting in a grease explosion.
Not great.
Several people are injured and remain in immediate danger. They must be rescued.
Not great. Okay. We also have a scooter without a license plate, so we'll send police over there.
Caller reports a scooter without a license plate. Location,
Let's
Dayton
see.
Street.
Let's extinguish the deep fryer. I'm gonna have you
There is heavy smoke
recover
development
injured
inside the building.
people.
Employees and
Let's
guests
see.
are evacuating to the assembly point, where everyone must be accounted for.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and, you know what, let's get just one more ambulance over here just in case.
Kitchen has caught fire, and there is heavy smoke development. The fire department must control the.
Okay, so yeah, we've got some burn victims.
Car
So
33 has arrived at deep fryer fire at restaurant and is awaiting instructions.
the control center is a little behind all of this. Okay.
Grease fire has been extinguished.
All right. Let's see. Oil spill. We've got
The
units
assigned emergency
coming
services cannot complete the
shortly.
task, recover injured persons, and are waiting for new instructions.
All right. Hold on. Let's see. We've got engine 5-1
The
here.
injured persons were rescued from the danger zone and
Drunk
now require
man
urgent
on a
medical
street
attention.
light. See, now things are picking up. Perfect. We don't need an engine. We'll take a rescue and a sprinter
Two
just in
employees from the
case.
office on the upper floor are missing from the assembly point.
Uh-oh.
Their whereabouts
Okay.
must be clarified.
Let's rescue from height,
5-3
I guess.
has arrived at additional task and is awaiting instructions.
All right, we've got 2 emergency transports. So tell you what, give me one more ambulance just in case we need
Residents
it.
report an intoxicated man who has climbed a street light
Let's
and
see,
cannot
person
get down.
recovery.
Investigate the situation
Let's
and
check
determine
out
how to proceed.
This situation over
Roosevelt
here.
Avenue.
And then we've got, okay, we've got 2 injured people over
The
here
whereabouts
at
of
the
employees
deep
could not be
fryer.
determined. They are potentially still inside the building. The stairwell is heavily filled.
All right, we've got a kitchen fire over at Hunter Place, so give me a structure fire. Let's see, we've got an engine. Give me a truck as well. Hold on. Structure fire. Yeah, it should have given me a truck. Hold on. That's weird that I had to assign
2 people
that.
need to be taken to the hospital.
Okay, how many people need to get transported over
The
here?
oil spill has been successfully cleaned up.
All right, let's see. Oh, no more. All right, well, we've got
Emergency
ambulance
services find 2
5-1.
unconscious employees in the office. Due to heavy smoke,
All right, they're
they
coming.
were unable to reach safety in time and must be extracted from the danger
All
zone.
right, let's check out this situation. Let's see what's going on here.
The injured employees were successfully extracted from the danger zone. Urgent medical attention is required.
All right, and we've got... There we go. I was going to say, units should be rolling up here shortly.
The stairwell is filled with
Let's do
smoke, and one
firefighting,
person is missing.
and
Location,
you do
Sugar Place.
exploration. All right, what do we have going on here?
There are
Let's
still some residents trapped
rescue them
above
with the
apartment
turntable
where the fire
ladder,
broke out who need to be
and then
evacuated.
we need police down here, so let's just do a minor police response for this.
Explore the surroundings and provide feedback to the control center.
All right, let's see. Uh-oh. All right, things are getting a little hot here. A little hot.
The scooter was found
Gas
with the
station
rider
fire.
still
Give
on
me
it. The
a
license
structure
plate is
fire,
missing. A police
but
report is
also
being
give
filed.
me another
The
engine,
injured have received medical treatment.
and give me a medical response as well. And tell you
One
what,
person needs to be taken
let's
to the
assign an
hospital.
incident command for now. And then 5-1 can transport.
Fire has been reported at a gas station. There is a high risk of explosion.
It'll be a quick
The fuel
scoop and
pump should
run
be cooled to
situation.
prevent an explosion. Location, Allen Street.
All right, let's see. Emergency transport, hopefully. If they can find a
There are
little
still several
space.
people in the gas station shop who need to be rescued.
All right, they're going for it. And then everyone else should
The danger zone
clear.
must be completely cleared.
Okay, perfect. Let's jump back over here. How we looking? Spectators.
A group of onlookers has gathered.
Let's do person rescue. I feel like I didn't stack this
There is still one person inside the
enough.
apartment.
Tell you what, give me another ambulance just in case.
The fire has been extinguished.
Injured
Begin
person.
investigating the cause of the fire.
Injured person. And you know what? Give me another police car as well.
The drunk man was rescued in time.
All right. We're taking care of the fire down here.
The rescued person requires urgent medical attention.
Loose roof tiles. I don't think they'll get there in time. So I will send
Tiles are threatening to
a
fall
sprint
onto the
and an
street from a
ambulance because we know how
residential
that goes now.
Eliminate the hazard as quickly as possible. Location.
All right, let's do
Garland Street.
evacuation of residents with the truck. I'm not
The injured person has received medical
sure.
treatment.
Let's jump back over to the kitchen or the gas station fire.
The
Things
crash was
are
successfully brought under control.
okay. All right, let's do fire investigation. And we do have another ambulance showing up here. Let's see. All right, how we looking over here? I think we're somewhat okay with the kitchen fire over here. We do have a
The residents
fire
were
at the
successfully
gas
evacuated.
station. We do have some people on the ground, so I'm not sure if we'll be transporting there. The kitchen fire is all set. Incident command is rolling up here, so they are on scene. Let's see, and we do have another engine rolling in as well. Let's see, I think we just have the injured people left. And then emergency transport. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, incident command is okay, I was gonna say we still have a fire. Incident command is a little too convenient, I feel. It's like a little OP. Maybe they can dial that in a little, because I feel like I'm like barely part of the solution of the call anymore when I assign an incident command. Let's jump over to here. Medical emergency in
A medical emergency has been
prison.
reported in prison. Treatment must be administered in the presence of the police. Location, prison, Taylor Street.
Prison, Taylor Street. Okay, so we'll send SWAT, an ambulance, and a
roof tile
sprint
has fallen
car.
and struck a pedestrian.
And I'll
They now
take
require
2
medical
police
attention.
cars as well. Luckily, I do have the AMR on scene for the fallen roof tiles. A sprint unit was assigned. They're rolling up, but they came from base 3, so it's going to take a second here. Let's just open up our evaluation. We'll probably go back down into the negative again until we do like a higher success bonus. We just have so many units and so many resources that are kind of just not draining the bank because they're useful, but it's definitely not getting us as much money as we could be getting. Let's jump over to Taylor Street. We do have our SWAT team en route, as well as a sprint and an ambulance. We just need to make sure that everyone is safe. Car 1-4 is going to go in, maybe get their bearings. Yeah, 0.3. So we definitely need the SWAT team.
The injured person has received medical treatment.
All right, let's do an emergency transport. We are securing the roof tiles. We do have another call coming in.
The hazard has been eliminated.
Let's see. We do have this an additional task. I just want to get them assigned real quick before we take this call.
A prominent lawyer in a double homicide case is receiving death threats from the defendant. It has now been reported that the defendant is present at the lawyer's house.
All right.
Send officers to check the situation. Location, Washington Street.
We've got officers, and I guess SWAT was not needed down here. That's kind of crazy.
Medical emergency in prison and is awaiting instructions.
All right, well, I'm glad I sent some cars. Where is Washington Street? So I have SWAT coming up to this one as well, but I'm not sure if they're needed. All right, they're making quick work of this.
The patient in prison was given medical treatment. There were no incidents.
Okay, good. So SWAT wasn't needed, but we sent them anyways, just in case. All right, let's see. Let's check the situation. Can the SWAT vehicle check the situation? Yeah, they can.
To keep reporters and press at a safe distance.
All right, yeah. So let's check the situation real quick. There we go. And then you guys do crowd control. You guys search the house. And then we have a traffic accident over here. So the truck,
accident
car,
a cyclist and a car has been reported.
Perfect.
Some of the people involved are trapped. Location: Island Pond Road, Arden Street.
Perfect. Not a problem. We've got those units headed over there. Let's disarm the perp and let's question witnesses as well.
The perpetrator has equipped a large knife.
Oh.
Additional units may be required to disarm him.
All right, let's see.
The crowd was successfully brought under control.
Okay, let's arrest the perp all together now. Oh yeah, sure enough. Look at this.
The perpetrator was disarmed. Make the arrest.
Oof. Okay. And then car 3-1, you can transport to prison. Everyone can return. Let's jump over to here. How's this looking? It looks like a 2+1 2-car MVA with a pedestrian bicyclist.
A cyclist was seriously injured in the accident.
Okay. Well, you know what? Tell you what. Give me like one more rescue. All right, Engine 5-2 is on scene. Let's see, where do we start? Let's do 3 injured people.
Was left in a car that is getting hotter and hotter. Location:
all right, give me an engine, a police car. That should be enough for now. All right, police car. Let's do an accident report.
And now needs medical attention.
Freed person, injured cyclist. And then we do have another rescue coming, right? All right, let's see. Yeah, let's secure the scene as well. How are we looking down here? They're still on their way down for this ECG on Pilgrim Road. I don't even know where that is. I guess they were closer to base 5, but whatever. All right, so police are not needed. Where's my other? Okay, rescue 6-4 is on their way. We're okay there. Where's the dog? Yeah, the dog locked in the car. They're gonna have an access issue here unless they take a cut through. Tell you what, Engine 5-2, can you go to a dog locked in the car? I'll peel them off real quick. And then engine 3.2 is already here, I guess. All right, injured cyclist. Let's get that taken care of. I just want to make sure they're getting... Okay, I'm gonna reassign this to injured cyclist real
Sprinter
quick.
6-1 has arrived
Yeah,
at
okay, so
additional
that
tasks
should
and is awaiting instructions.
take care of that. Let's do this.
An animal welfare complaint has been filed against the owners.
I'm just gonna break the
owners must be
window.
identified.
All right. Injured cyclist is getting wrapped up here shortly, and then we'll deal with
The dog
the
was
freed
successfully rescued and
person.
tended to.
Let's see.
The injured
Perfect.
person has received medical treatment.
All right, freed person. Let's jump over to here and let's identify the owner. Things are popping off in this area over here. The rest of the city is fairly quiet, which is nice. We kind of had to jump around there, but that's exactly what we're looking for.
The injured person has received medical treatment.
One
One person needs to be taken to the hospital.
Okay. 6-3. Your crew is up for the task. We do have a homeless person reported at Tower Square Mall. So we'll get a police response down there real quick. And then
The
6-3
owners have been identified. They face a heavy
should be
fine.
transporting. And we're clearing that call up. We're cleared this call up, and everyone can go back to their bases for now.
Concerned parents report that their son has run away. Dispatch officers to gather information about the teenager, including a possible location and known relationships. Location: Sumner Avenue.
All right, I've got 2 units responding from base 5 here to Sumner Ave
Car 13
for...
has arrived at additional task and is awaiting instructions.
Yes, they have, for a runaway teenager. Base 5 definitely could use some more units. It's so... Although, look at all these people sleeping. That's crazy. So I guess they don't need more units. Base 5, I don't know. I feel like every base that we build just gets better and better. So there's room for expansion in these bases, but they, for the most part, cover everything that they need to for now. Base 7, we still need to expand quite a bit, obviously. I did not realize all of these beds were taken up. That's crazy to me. Okay. Let's see. Let's start a ping on the teenager's phone. Since it is a teen, you never know.
A dispute has broken out in a parking lot. The situation needs to be investigated. Location: Edward Street.
All right. Let's see where they are. Let's locate the teenager.
The teenager's phone pinged to a nearby intersection.
Oh, okay.
Send
So they're in the
officers to
area.
investigate.
Let's see what we've got here. All right, let's escort the teenager home.
The teenager has
Where
been
are
found
they?
at a nearby intersection. Escort them home and advise them on the dangers of running away.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, we're clearing there. Where is
teenager was escorted home.
Edwards? Oh, it's way over here. Okay. We do have... I was gonna say, you know what? I'll have a third car just head on over. I mean, these guys are energized, but you never know. We do need to film some recordings over on Hickory Street, so let me send 2 cars over for that. And I guess, yeah, that's fine for now. All right, let's see. What is the problem over here in the parking lot? How many people do we have? I don't see anyone here as of yet. Let's see. Suspicious vehicle in forest off of Roosevelt
A
Ave.
dog owner reports a stationary vehicle with its engine running in a wooded area. The vehicle is parked off the trail, and the fogged-up windows raise suspicion.
Okay.
Dispatch officers to investigate.
I'll
Location:
send
Roosevelt Avenue.
an engine and an ambulance just in case. The windows being fogged
At the
up,
scene,
you know,
someone
it
had
is
parked
what,
in a way that
middle of
blocked
the
another
night.
driver. This
So
led
who
to a
knows?
dispute.
All right.
The
All right,
dispute
we're
was
all set
resolved,
there.
and the obstructing
Let's
vehicle
take a look
has
at
driven
this.
away.
I'm curious what this. They are up against the tree, but there doesn't seem to be any damage from what I can tell. I mean, maybe the bumper, but that could be prior damage. How far away are units? They're slightly far out. Where is this? What road is this? Surrey and Roosevelt? So this is a high school right here. I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. Let's see. All right, we've got Sprint 5-1 rolling up and some police units as well. I'm so curious what this is going to be. All right. Yeah, let's check the situation out here. See what we've got. Oh, there is actually damage. Okay, never mind. What do we have here?
A noise disturbance caused by loud party music is reported from a
I guess that
residential
was
building.
it. I'm
The
so
caller
curious
must
what
be
it's going to say.
located
I
in
want it to
question.
tell us.
Location: Ellsworth Avenue.
All right, let's take... I'll take a minor police response.
The troublemaker must be found.
Yeah, give me a somewhat minor police response.
A couple is found in the vehicle. They state that they wish to spend time together undisturbed. There are no indications of criminal offenses or emergencies.
Yeah, and the windows were steamed up. I'm so curious what they were doing in that car in the woods. So curious. There's our evaluation report. We'll get some more money. We're actually doing okay, but I want to save some money to get some more units here in base 7, and when we get to base 8, we're gonna need all the money in the world, so let's just wait on that. We do have our closest unit, 5-1, is rolling up here shortly. We do have a car coming from base 7 just to kind of back. That doesn't leave the base totally alone or totally empty of police cars. All right, let me jump over here real quick because these guys are on scene. There we go. And while we're waiting for additional units, well, I mean, I guess we can... Let's question the witnesses to start, and then these guys can find the troublemaker. Let's see, Ellsworth Ave. What's our closest cross? Gifford, Harkness, West Allen Ridge.
A complaint was filed.
All right. All right, let's see. What are we doing
One
here?
person must be arrested.
Oh. All right, we're definitely going to be doing a transport from this.
The perpetrator was successfully arrested.
5-1, you can go and transport. We do have an electrical box fire.
Box has caught fire and needs to be extinguished. Location: Plumtree Road.
All right, not a problem. Let's get a structure fire response over there. We have a truck, car. Yeah, perfect. I don't think we have any injuries as of right now, so we're good to keep it there. We do have some weapons that need to be traded in on Dorset, so I'll send a SWAT vehicle over there just to get that going. Where are they coming from? Base 3. It's gonna be a little bit of a hike. Why aren't units coming from here? I'm gonna send you and return 3-2. You can return to base. You're way out of quarters there. And then I'll take, you know what, 5-2. Can you head on over to a Plumtree just in case we need a we're gonna need a traffic closure. We're gonna need a traffic closure. And then car 3-2, why are you... Okay, that makes sense because this base was empty, but still. Yeah. We'll get the road closed off here for sure. But we need to get this fire out. Alright, let's extinguish the fire. 5-1. Oh, we got a person drowning though. Alright.
A drowning incident has been reported. Observe the situation and then proceed accordingly. Location, Chestnut Street.
Chestnut Street. What? Oh, are they in the fountain?
The fire has been
No.
successfully extinguished.
That's it? That's it for the box? The electrical box? Okay. I guess we're all set there. SWAT... Oh, SWAT 3-1 is going to be a while. We couldn't get SWAT 5 to take this? Are they tired or something? No, they're not that tired. I guess it makes sense for them to come down this way. All right, let's jump over to the person drowning. They're coming out of base 1. So they should be here very shortly, very quickly. Let's take a look at what that's going to look like. All right, so we, I guess, just have EMS taking care of this, even though we have some extra hands with the engine. I don't think... So they must have drowned? We're not, like, doing an active rescue?
Exceptionally high crime rate.
Oh,
A
lovely.
particularly high number of crimes are currently being committed.
Okay. Well, we've got the units for it.
The drowning person is injured and needs immediate medical attention.
All right. Arrest perpetrator. Hold on. What's the story here?
Question the witnesses of the drowning.
Now I'm curious.
Witnesses of the drowning claim that foul play occurred and police intervention is required.
Okay, well. Tell you what.
The perpetrator was caught on camera pushing the victim into the water and has been successfully arrested.
Lovely. Okay. Let's do an emergency transport
The
here.
injured person has received medical treatment.
Perfect.
One person needs to be taken to the
And
hospital.
then that doctor needs to go back and take a shower or something. SWAT
A group of
3-1
drug
is
dealers
on
has been
scene.
identified. Gather the necessary units for a raid in the area.
All right.
Police and SWAT are required.
Not a
Location,
problem.
Quincy Street.
I'm going to empty out base 2. Give me an ambulance, a sprint, an engine, just in case they feel like blowing stuff up. We'll have them stage, but base 2, yeah, base 2 is going to be emptying out here. Oh yeah, giddy up. All right, I love it. All right, units are pulling up to Quincy. Our closest cross is going to be Hancock Street, just in case things go south. We do have almost all police units on scene and SWAT. So, okay, there we go. We'll collect units, like Pokemon, I guess. And yeah, perfect. We're all set there. They're going to just run in and just... They're gonna do it. they're gonna do it. Let's see. Base 3, I guess we'll take this one. Can we get a minor? Yeah, there we go. A minor police presence over there. How are we looking over here? I don't think we have any injuries. Oh,
You must decide to either use special forces to gain access, or use 2 police officers in disguise to lure the criminals out of the apartment.
Nah, let's just break down the door. And then we have a supermarket that's been robbed. down at
A robbery
MGM
has been
Kringle
reported in a
Candle.
supermarket.
Unfortunate.
The
Okay.
situation needs to be checked.
All right, we'll
Location,
send SWAT down there.
MGM Kringle Candle Emporium.
SWAT, break down the door for me, please. Oh,
The assigned
here we
emergency
go. Look at
services
this.
Cannot complete the task, break down the door, and are waiting for new instructions.
All right, we probably could use some traffic control here. Maybe, maybe not.
The perpetrator was successfully arrested.
All right, and you will get transported to prison, and everyone can clear. Yeah, everyone can clear this. Let's jump over to here. This is going to take... Yeah, that's going to take a minute or two. Let's jump down to Kringle Candle. Can't believe the Kringle Candle got robbed for candles, I guess, or maybe the money in the register. Although, I will say, like, Yankee Candle, Kringle Candle, all those candle companies, Bath & Body Works, candles are expensive, like 35, 40 bucks a pop. So that register's probably filled. And if they took some candles, they could probably retire at this point. But they're not going to get away because we've got some units rolling up here. All right, let's see. SWAT 1-2 is coming. Okay, they're going to be there shortly. Let's take a look. Let's check the situation first. I don't think we needed any medical units, but I'm going to, just in case, have an ambulance start this way. Just in case, like, a store worker got injured, something like that. All right, I do hear SWAT coming. But
The supermarket is not being robbed. The alarm was triggered by mistake.
Perfect. Okay. We love a happy ending. All right, and then these units are rolling up here as well. I have a feeling we've got a little bit of a lull starting here, but let's just get these units their tasks assigned.
A tree is blocking a road and needs to be removed. Location, Rittenhouse Terrace.
All right, we have engine 32, car 63 headed over to Rittenhouse Terrace for a tree down on the road. I assigned a car because, as we know, cars are going to try and drive around it and then damage their vehicles. Oh, and here we go. Our favorite one. Truck.
Roof tiles are threatening to fall onto the street from a residential building. Eliminate the hazard as quickly as possible.
Go ahead and...
Audubon Street.
Where is Audubon Street? And where is our truck coming from? Over here? No. Where is our truck coming from? Base 3? Yeah, I guess so. Again, these loose roof tiles, I mean, I guess it makes sense, but these loose roof tiles are going to be the death of us. So I am just already going to send a sprint and a rescue. We do have engine 3-2. And then, ooh, we've got... All right, let's see.
Been reported at a gas station.
Give me a structure
There is a high
fire.
risk of explosion. The fuel pump should
And...
be cooled to prevent an explosion. Location, Wilcox Street.
Yeah, and tell you what, give me just
There are still
one
several
more
people in the
engine,
gas
please.
station shop who need to be rescued. The danger zone must be completely cleared.
All right, let's see. Where is Wilcox Street? Downtown? All right, so we do have plenty
A
of
motorist
units in this
attempted to drive
area.
past, resulting in scratches to their vehicle. The damage must be documented for
Classic.
insurance purposes.
Classic. Okay. All right, we've got police headed over here for that. In the meantime, we've already got units down here, which is great. Let's start on the traffic closure. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get an incident command down here just in case. But I do want to be part of the call a little. So let's see. Oh, okay. Hold on.
An accident has been reported involving a public bus. The bus driver is trapped and needs to be rescued.
All right.
Cloverdale Street.
Let's see. Give me like a couple more ambulances and a sprint, please. And I'll take an incident command for this as well. Let's see. Tree on road.
Several people were seriously injured.
Let's
and
record the
require medical
damage.
attention.
We've got, yep, fallen roof tile.
Roof tile has
Classic.
fallen and struck a pedestrian.
Unfortunate,
They now
but
require medical
but
attention.
not unexpected. We've got this being taken care of down
Fuel pumps
here.
were not sufficiently cooled, causing a large explosion and
So
the rapid
sorry.
spread of fire.
All right. Let's see. Loose roof tiles.
5-2 has arrived at additional tasks.
Let's secure
and
the
is
roof tile.
awaiting
I must have
instructions.
chosen the wrong thing for that. That was my bad.
The assigned emergency services cannot
Yeah, that
complete
was-
the task.
that was my
Fallen
bad.
Roof tile and are waiting for new instructions.
All right. We've got 1, 2.
5-3 has arrived at additional tasks.
You know what, I'll take another
and is
ambulance
awaiting
over here.
instructions.
At least another ambulance. Give me 2. Just in case. And then let's jump over to the bus accident. We'll probably have units coming from,
The
yeah,
hazard
from
has
up
been
here.
eliminated.
Yeah, I'm super curious to see how that's going. Gas station fire. We've got the fire out.
2 callers claim to have seen a tank that drove over a parked vehicle and completely destroyed it.
Huh?
The situation on site.
A-
Location: Green Street.
A tank? Okay, is this a SWAT call? This has got to be a SWAT. I'm going to send some units. I'm going to send SWAT as well. That's a crazy one. How are we looking over here? I'm not seeing a bus. If we could get a bus asset into the game, that would be beautiful. Let's see. Gas station fire. Additional units recommended. Oh, we've got another fire going. I could have sworn I had one. Yeah, I've got
Rescue
3
711
fire
has
trucks
arrived
here.
at loose roof tiles, storm damage, and is awaiting instructions.
All right, 7-1. Can you deal with that injury? We're looking okay over here. We're looking okay over here. Let's see. And then tank sighting. I don't even know. Yeah, we'll see what that brings us. But this is a little bit of a doozy down here as well. We do have some
The
additional
injured
units
person has
responding
received medical
in.
treatment.
All right, let's see. Let's jump over to here. Oh, what do we have now? Prison break.
We've received an emergency call from the city prison.
Okay.
Several prisoners are attempting to escape. Location: Western Massachusetts Recovery
Let's
and Wellness
go
Center.
ahead and assign some SWAT vehicles. I'll get an engine going as well. And some additional units. All right. We are stretched thin right now. Goodness. How is this going? This is... Do I need an additional fire truck down here? Let's see. I guess I'll take engine 2-1, but it's going to take a while. Alright. Let's see what this tank sighting is. I'm so curious to see what we've got. Okay. What do we have?
Officers discovered the filming of a Hindi movie upon
Oh,
arrival.
okay.
Decide how you want to proceed.
Okay, let's end the filming for now. It sounds like they didn't get the correct permit
One
for
inmate
it,
has already
so...
escaped.
Oh.
Attempt to recapture him.
Alright, hold on. Let's do this so we can free up these units. Gas station fire, we're still working on it.
Your decision to stop the filming is generally perceived as too harsh.
Oh, good to know. Get a permit for it then. That's, you know, I don't know. Alright, SWAT 4-1 is here, luckily, so we can start taking care of things. Let's go ahead. I'm going to have them stop the prison break. Hopefully they can get to that in time. Where's our additional engine? I think... Let's see. Engine 3-1, can you respond down to gas station fire? Like, they are having some real issues. Engine
You were
1-2.
able to recapture the escaped criminal.
Okay, did we get the fire out? Okay, we've got the fire out. Let's take a look at our evaluation again. Yeah, we're getting more money. Not a whole lot though. All right. Yeah, let's get these cars. Let's stop the prison break. Stop the prison break. Stop the prison break. Perfect. We've got enough units for sure. I'm sure we'll have some people that got stuck. We do have... I'll send these cars to take care of that damage report. I don't think we have any injuries, but we do have... Yeah, see, here we go.
Some of the guards have been taken hostage.
All right. Plenty of units for that. I think we cleared up the gas
Several law
station.
enforcement officers have locked themselves in the basement and require the assistance of the fire department to escape.
Not a problem. Oh, look at this. This is probably a cluster down here. We did have a transport, so we have 1 of 1 in there. We do have another call coming in. What is a danger zone?
Callers report a danger zone. Get an overview of the situation at the scene. Location, Eckington Street.
All right, we've got units headed over there. I need an additional SWAT
Hostages have been
unit
rescued.
over
Now arrest
here.
attackers.
5-1 seems to be somewhat close, luckily. Is this... No, that's base 3. Where's 5-1 coming from? Were they doing a transport or something? Let's see, where are they? Because there's base 5. Okay, instead of guessing, let's just see. SWAT 5-1. No, you're coming from base 5. Okay. That's odd. I don't know why it said it would just take a minute. Let's see. We've got 6 minutes to do that transport or detain the prisoners. We'll probably have at least 3 that need to be transported.
A teenager has become stuck in a baby swing. Observe the situation and decide how to free them. Location, Cass Street.
All right, let's send these units over. And we do have units that have arrived down here. All of the units are still kind of shuffling back. I
Car 4-1 has
probably,
arrived at
let's
additional
see.
task and is
Yeah,
awaiting
transport to
instructions.
prison, and then we do have 5-1 responding, but it's gonna be a minute
The
for
hostages
sure.
were successfully freed and the perpetrators were apprehended.
Yeah, the SWAT unit. Yeah, there's the SWAT unit. Okay, so it's gonna be a minute. Luckily, we had them assigned. We don't have anything closer, like base 1. No, I guess not. At this point, I guess not. Because 5-1 is gonna get there somewhat quick. Let's take a look at the danger zone. What
A load of
do...
glass bottles fell off of a truck and scattered across the road.
Oh, alright. Well, we've got car 7-1 rolling up as well. Do I need... It looks... They didn't crash, right?
A person attempted to enter the stadium with fireworks and are now banned from the stadium.
Lovely.
Location, Mass Mutual Center.
Alright, we'll send 2 cars and a SWAT unit over to
Security
that.
personnel must be interviewed and their personal information must be recorded.
Alright, the danger zone... danger zone's
zone
all
has been
set.
secured.
Let's jump over to the baby swing. Oh, it's an actual... Okay, so we actually have a baby swing. Or, well, there's no swing here, but...
Choose to use either the Halligan tool or the jaws of life to pry the swing apart.
Let's use Jaws of Life. We got them out. Injured person, injured
The teenager
person.
has been injured during rescue and requires medical attention.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. We'll probably have a transport from this then.
The teenager has been successfully freed from the baby swing using the jaws of life.
Okay. Very good. And let's just jump over here. Units are somewhat close, but how... Oh, we're still waiting for...
The injured person has
SWAT
received medical
5-1 is
treatment.
getting there.
One
right.
person needs to be taken to the hospital.
Emergency transport. Ambulance 11 needs to go back to base when they're done, for sure.
A suspicious group of fans has approached the entrance. Check the group for prohibited items.
Okay, hold on. Give me, like, an additional unit down here, please.
A cat is stuck in a tree and needs to be rescued.
Oh.
Location, Converse Street.
Whoa, dev code. Hold on, I did not mean to do that.
The witness statements were
Cat
recorded.
stuck in tree. I'll just take a truck for that. I don't think I need a hold to do. SWAT 5-1, transport for me, please. All right, let's see what we've got down here. Let's arrest the perp, and then let's do some crowd control. The SWAT teams are booked and busy this episode. Yeah, let's see. Car 1-1, car 4-4.
The perpetrator was successfully arrested.
Transport to prison. We've got crowd control going. Perfect. All right, SWAT 1-2, you'll transport to prison.
It turns out that they are just ordinary fans.
All right, very good. And then, yeah, these guys are going to have quite a few transport. I don't even know if the garage can hold all these SWAT trucks. Let's head over to Converse Street for a cat stuck in a tree. This is off of what? White Street? Okay. And we do have, yeah, truck 5-1 is responding. I'm curious as to why 3-1 couldn't go, but all right. We've got units down here. Ooh, car 1-1's gonna have to go all the way around, aren't they? All right, so we'll just go back to the cat stuck in the tree. And then this must be a... No, it's not a one-way, so... Maybe they're going in through here? Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's rescue the cat. And then... Yep, we're all set down here. Perfect. All of our SWAT vehicles are returning. These guys... Actually, none of them are really tired. I wonder if... Where's our other SWAT truck?
The cat has been rescued.
Woo! So she was very excited about that. Okay. This is the perfect spot to wrap up. We didn't get to the 240 that we... Oh no, it's 225. We did get to the 225 that we need, but we don't have like all of the points and stuff to like expand to another base. So we'll do that next episode. But as always, let me know what you think down below. Hope you enjoyed, and we will catch you in the next one. Bye.